Hey, what's happening everybody? This is Royce from Pedal and Metal and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing and doing a slight detailed job of a 1985 Honda City Turbo 2, and this is new from Hot Wheels. And in usual tradition here, I'll go ahead and we'll take a look at it in its stock state before I get in there and, as some of you say, ruin, or as I beg to differ. I think it just detailing them up, I don't want to call them customs, but detailing them up I think makes them look a little bit better and more realistic. If you're like me, you like to display your cars. So we'll go ahead and here and take a look, and here's the package art, which is really cool. Now it features wheels similar to Matchboxes, but it's not exactly the same. They're new for 2018 as far as I can tell. Don't go ahead, I'll only stick it on my little, let's stick it on a little table here. That way we can spin it around a little easier and take a look. Now you may remember, if you think this paint scheme looks familiar, their Honda Odyssey van from Matchbox was a kind of like had a retro theme, and it was this paint scheme from this Honda Turbo 2. Mugen, I believe it was, that made the car originally, and this had that paint scheme. I'm sure someone out there will correct me. I just don't have any reference up on the screen right now. These cars were never imported into America. They, I believe, are now, because of being over 25 years old. Really a cool little car. I believe it's a 1.2 liter motor that's obviously turbo, and I think it's like 108 horsepower or something like that, and I believe the car weighs like 1,600 pounds. And there's the new wheels. Like, this is the first one I had seen with those wheels. They even have a little cutout there for the valve stem, which looks cool. And if you look in the back here, it's going to be hard to see. Supposedly, according to the pack here, that there's the little Motocompo Honda little mini bike in the back. I really can't see it without having to take it apart. I'm not sure I'm going to drill this one out. Normally I do go crazy with some of them, and that would be a good time to detail the little scooter that's in the back trunk there. I don't know, I can't make it out. I can't figure out what's going right. Maybe right there we can see, I don't know, but it would probably be best to paint one of them up. And there's plenty of reference photos on Google showing those Motocompo bikes parked next to the car. So I'm not sure if you got that scooter with the car when you bought it new. I'm sure some of my Japanese friends out there could probably answer that question, or JDM fans. I didn't really research it real close. Honda did a pretty good job on this. Once again, though, I have some scratches right out of the box, which annoys me. There's a couple issues, but it's a 94-cent car. I mean, what are you gonna get for 94 cents nowadays? You can't even buy a candy bar. So you gotta get, you need to stay grounded, not get upset over some of the issues, and gotta remember these are more or less sweatshops, unfortunately, where some of these products are being made. So you can't get too upset. But we'll go ahead and do a quick detailed job here. This thing is tiny. Now the scale, obviously, the Jeep I just completed, you can see there's obviously, it looks large next to the Jeep. So I assume the Jeep is not true 1/64 scale. One of them is definitely not 1/64 scale. I'm going to do these amber marker lamps. as I suspected, this tip is a little too large for, little too big, I think, for in here. I'm going to scratch across the hood here. I'm going to see if I can just fix that. This license plate light appears to be black from what I'm looking at on Google Images. And the locks are black, even though the tampo shifted way off here. I'm gonna cover the tampo part that has the white circle. And there's little side vents here on the side of the fender. Does have two chrome hood pins, so we'll most likely try to get those then too. Okay, I think we're just about ready to wrap this up. I worked on the front there off camera. Got that done. The other thing I need to do is I notice it has side exhaust on it, so we're gonna take I'm just gonna use my silver pen here and kind of highlight that, and I want to try to leave the black in the center and get this pen flowing. That looks pretty cool. So I think we're done with this. Let me, hopefully I don't touch anything that's wet. I think it turned out pretty cool. It's a really neat little car. Kind of wouldn't mind seeing one of these in person someday. So I did a lot of little details, but it'll help, you know, basically it's all stock. I do like the rims a lot. I don't think it's, you know, I don't see a need to change the rims out. The only thing, like I said, you could probably do would be yank the interior and detail that up. I could see red seats might look cool in it, and then a red Motocompo scooter in the back there. But other than that, it's basically all stock with just minor details. So I think it turned out pretty cool. So you guys have to let me know what you think. Tuck that wheel back in. So there we go. There's the 1985 Honda City Turbo 2, and that's from Hot Wheels, and it should be out in your store now. So thanks for supporting the channel, and please subscribe if you're not already a subscriber for more updates, and happy holidays everyone. We'll see you guys soon. All right, bye now.